Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. It's all about red today, isn't it?
That's right. We actually planned to match today, unlike other times, but we did. We both are wearing red for a reason. You're going to be talking about that.
Absolutely.
Up, right?
And we've got an amazing fashion show, so do not change the channel today. It's going to be spectacular. And, of course, all the wonderful fashions of Diva Deluxe. So we're excited. And also excited because, as I always say, it shocks me every day that I actually get to talk about my favorite show as my job. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's always good when you love your job, and it's fun.
Yes, and when you get to talk about American Idol for work as a job responsibility, it makes me quite happy. Did you watch it?
I did. I didn't get to watch the tail end of it because I was getting past my bedtime. I was falling asleep, but I did stay up. I was super excited to see the new people, the new judges, J-Lo, Steven Tyler. It was exciting.
Were you feeling the loss of Simon last night, or were you feeling like you liked it?
Randy was kind of stepping in and taking Simon's place. I do. I love Simon, and I love his comments and his brutality. I do miss that, and I think that J-Lo was sweet. I think she might need to get a little bit more of a backbone, though.
Yeah, I think she will. I was talking to Denise earlier about it, and I was saying how I was weepy, and, you know, I'm a wimp. I cry about everything. I was, and I was like the way she thinks. So I don't want to say no to anybody. She was so hesitant about ever saying the word no. But you know, she's Jennifer Lopez. Come on, she didn't get where she got from being sweet and sassy and just, you know, keeping her mouth shut. She'll say what she thinks, I think, as the season goes on, don't you?
Yeah, and it's probably a little tougher there when they're coming in from all over, you know, to be so harsh. And all these people are coming out and giving it a shot because everybody wants to be on American Idol.
Oh yeah, and they're definitely not they're not holding back on the sob stories. We only had one night so far, and they're already getting us to tears. But with these backstories are torture. I say every year, I'm not going to watch the auditions and get emotional, and I still do. I still get invested. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I can't help myself.
There were some good ones. Did you have a favorite?
I did. My favorite last night was the last guy. I think his name was something Orlando. Travis Orlando, maybe? He's the one who came from a shelter, and his family just had nothing. And he had a brother, a twin brother, and he said to him, use your talent, maybe you can help the family. And he came out and he sang Eleanor Rigsby. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
It was really good. And then he did a little Jason Mraz to follow it because Steven Tyler wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, so you got to pull for the underdog, and it seems like there's going to be a lot of them.
I think so. And we will be talking. So if you don't like Idol, we'll have other topics to talk about too. But if you do like Idol, here's the place to hear about it in the mornings because it's such a fun thing. To me, reality TV, when you're watching reality, and of course we talk about all our guilty pleasures, but if a reality show is showcasing and focusing on people's talent and giving them an opportunity to have a platform, we should give it to them.
Yeah.
And that's something to root for. So I love it. So, of course, with Season 10 officially underway, we've got some things to show you.
That's right. Fox's Anita Vogel has a recap and what to expect throughout the season.
Going into its 10th year, American Idol is stirring the pot, making some changes and putting a bigger emphasis on finding an overall performer.
Let it be!
With the Garden State bringing out its share of tone-challenged singers, there were plenty of voices who impressed the high standards of veteran judge Randy Jackson and newcomers Steven Tyler and Jennifer Lopez.
It's charisma, it's presence, it's also ambition and confidence. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that goes into making a great performer. And those are the things we're looking for as well.
Because the time will come.
Besides the new superstar faces on the judges' table, other changes include limiting the use of instruments. There doesn't have to be an equal amount of guys and girls in the final 10. Original compositions will be allowed, and music theme nights will be friendlier to some singers. But in the end, it's a simple formula to pick a winner.
If you got it, you got it. That's what I want. I want to know who's got it, because those are the people that really deserve to be here.
Always hanging around the door.
Someone who knows full well just how tough this process truly is last year's champ Lee Dewyze, who has this simple piece of advice.
It's unlike anything you've ever experienced before, and you have to be willing to stick by who you are as a person, as an artist, and not let what other people say or do affect how you sing, what you sing, or what kind of person you are.
Of course, all the contestants hope to end up in Lee's shoes at the end of this season. Who will the winner be? Check in from the next stop in the city of New Orleans. In Hollywood, Anita Vogel, Fox News.
And in addition to making his debut last night as an American Idol judge, there's even more recognition out there this week for Steven Tyler.
Yeah, he's front and center in the newest issue of People magazine. The 62-year-old says he got an email from former Idol judge Cara DeGardi asking him about what he thought about being a judge.
Yes, Tyler talks about the future of Aerosmith. I know he's been getting a lot of flack from the band, apparently, for going commercial, but hey, I'm glad he's doing it. And he's also celebrating 1 year of sobriety. The latest issue of People magazine hits newsstands nationwide on Friday. So, love him!
He was doing that a
right?
lot last night. Yeah, I noticed that. I did. But it's great. He has a lot of personality, I think, to the show.
Don't
I
you
like
think?
him. I do.
And he had some funny little, like, Simon-like analogies.
He did.
Which I was feeling it. I liked it. And actually, speaking of People magazine, they're also helping Owen WIlson clear up some confusion about his newborn son's name. The magazine is actually reporting that the actor and his girlfriend Jane Duell have named their son Robert Ford Wilson. Some earlier online sites reported the baby's name as Ford Linton Wilson.
Little Robert was born late last week in Hawaii. He's the first child for the 42-year-old actor.
I'm happy for him because he had some rough times, didn't he? Was that with the breakup of Kate Hudson? It was after that, right?
I think so, yeah. And then he went kind of down into a deep depression after that. So it sounds like things are getting better for him. I'm certain a new baby always adds excitement.
Absolutely. So. He's a funny guy. I think his brother's funny too, but I think he definitely takes the prize on comedy in the brother duo.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
I don't know. I didn't even realize he was in a relationship again though. I thought he was single all this time, so off the market.
He must be keeping it on the DL because I hadn't heard much about him either.
No, and he's one of those quirky, wouldn't you say? I mean, this is really girl talk here, but he's one of those quirky actors who's not typically somebody you'd look twice at, but there's something about him, and it's, they do say sense of humor is the #1 thing a woman looks for.
He does have that something about you factor, kind of like what Randy was saying. You either got it or you don't, and he does kind of have it.
Yeah, he just has that extra little spark.
On it, but there's something there.
Yes, I agree 100%. And if you guys have any opinions about the things we talk about in our Hot Topics, we really do like to hear what you have to say, and you're always welcome to email us at nmstyle@casa.com with some feedback on some of our opening topics that we talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of the biggest topics, of course, is the weather. It's cooler today, isn't it?
It is. Here's your forecast.